Welcome everyone, I'm Emily with NS Montana Yoga. Thanks so much for joining me today. So to get started, just go ahead and find a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Just take a moment to come into whatever space you're using, ground down into the sitting bones, stack the spine up one bone at a time. Pull the shoulders up towards the ears, down the back, and reach up through the crown of the head. With that next inhale, start to deepen the breath, filling the belly, rib cage, all the way up to the collarbones. And exhale, collarbones, rib cage, and the belly. And inhale from the bottom, and all the way up to the top. Exhale from the top, all the way down to the bottom. And last one, inhale, belly, rib cage, collarbones, hold it for a moment. And exhale, collarbones, rib cage, and the belly, pressing out that last bit of air. Let the breath come back to a natural rhythm, in and out through the nose. You can come back to that breath at any point during our practice. Just find your level of effort and ease. Then next exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, right ear over towards the right shoulder and pause. Check in with the side of the neck. The shoulders be nice and heavy. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Pausing on this side. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear towards right shoulder, and then continue circling the head and neck all the way around. Bunch of nice big circles with the nose. If you find those sticky spots, you can stop and work back and forth across a little bit. Switching directions as you're ready. And bring the head up to center. Take the hands to the legs and just start to circle the torso. Warming up the back, the hips. And switch directions as you're ready. And then roll the shoulders out a couple times. We'll take the palms together with the fingers spread and interlace them. Just go ahead and start to roll the wrists out, making that figure 8 shape with the knuckles. And start slow, and then you could speed things up as things get a little bit more fluid if you like. Slowing it down, pause, and switch directions. Get the brain engaged as well, circling the other way. And then take that right hand out in front of you, fingers point towards the floor, palm towards me. Other hand comes onto the palm and starts to draw the fingers towards you. We're stretching out the forearm and the wrist. You can keep a soft bend to the elbow. Might look a little different than mine, that's totally fine. Everyone's got a different available range of motion. Just looking for a gentle stretch. Release that, flip the hand over, so back of the hand towards me, fingers towards the floor. Again, take the other opposite hand to the back of the hand to draw it towards you. Soft bend to the elbow. And give that side a shake and switch sides. So left hand towards me, palm forward and out, fingers towards the mat. Just drawing the fingers back towards you, stretching out the forearm. And switch it, so flip it around, back of the hand towards me, fingers towards the ground. And that opposite hand is going to come to the back of the hand to draw it for you, towards you. It's going to be a little different if you grab the fingers versus the hand itself. And give that a shake out, roll the shoulders a couple times, and come into child's pose. Hips back towards the heel, knees a comfortable distance apart. Go ahead and walk those hands out in front of you. Find a little side to side movement. And then here, go ahead and roll the hands open to the sky so those thumbs roll out. I have my hands about mat width, making a little bit more space in the shoulders. So find that external rotation all the way up into the shoulder joints. You can come up slightly or maybe sit back a little bit more depending on where you're feeling the stretch. And keeping that external rotation in the shoulders, play with rolling the palms back towards the mat. Find the internal rotation of the forearms. Might take a little bit of effort to maintain external rotation in the shoulders as you roll the palms forward. Just take notice of that sensation. There should be some space between the shoulders and the ears. Then spread those fingers nice and wide. Give them a little wiggle. With that next inhale, start to shift the weight forward, adding some load to the wrists. Exhale, press the hips back, coming into child's pose. A couple more times. Inhale, forward, shoulders over wrists, or maybe forward. And exhale, maybe all the way back to child's pose. Just moving with the breath, making a big or small movement, warming things up. And next time you come forward, finding all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Feel free to pad up the knees or add some lift underneath the wrist to adjust the load. And let those fingers be nice and spread. I have mine turned out slightly. And then next inhale, lift the tail, lift the chest and the gaze. Exhale, tuck the tail, round the spine, drop the chin. Inhale, lift the tail, chest slides forward with the cow. And exhale, tuck the tail, rounding up into cat, press the forward. And a couple more rounds of breath. Just following your own rhythm, starting it with the tailbone, rippling it all the way up to the spine. Articulating each of those little bones in the vertebra. And bring the spine back to a neutral position. Give it a little side-to-side movement. Maybe some circles with the hips or with the rib cage. And then walk the hands forward and find your way to a low plank. Nice long line from the knees to the crown of the head. Just take a moment here to activate the core. So sucking the low ribs in and pressing up between the shoulder blades. I'm going to start with some little baby push-ups. So keeping the elbows hugging in towards the ribs, bending them any amount, lowering the chest towards the floor, and then pressing up. Maybe it's just a micro bend. Maybe you're hovering just above the mat and then pressing up. Keeping those shoulder blades down the back. And then we'll all lower to the floor for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Tops of the feet press into the mat, hands underneath the shoulders, or maybe walk them back in line with the ribs. As you inhale, peel the chest up, lift the gaze. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, lift into your baby cobra, maybe floating the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Take a little break. Shift the hips side to side. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Take a breath in to prepare. Activating the core as you exhale, press up to low plank. And then back to child's pose. Next inhale, shift forward. Find your low plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. And exhale, press back to child's pose. Twice more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press it back. Last one. Inhale, ripple forward, low plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press back. Child's pose and pause here. Good. I'm going to lift the hips, walk the hands forward, a couple hand prints, and let the chest release down towards the mat, finding this puppy pose. So hips are about over the knees, more or less. Just find that external rotation in the upper arms, and that internal rotation of the lower arms. So connecting into that thumb and first finger as you're rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Good. You're welcome to stay here, or if you like, tuck the toes, maybe walk the hands in slightly. Continue shifting the hips up and back to downward dog. If you choose to come to downward dog, you can walk the legs out, press one heel towards the floor and then the other. Keeping the knees nice and bent. Again, fingers are nice and spread, maybe spinning them out slightly. Find that external rotation in the shoulders so the Shoulder blades are hugging around the rib cage, pressing the belly back towards the thighs for a nice long spine. Knees never need to straighten, heels never need to find the floor. Next, inhale, shift forward and find your high plank if you're ready. You can always set the knees down or come to all fours. Breathing here, squeezing the legs together, slight tuck to the tail, pressing up between the shoulder blades. As you exhale, bend the knees, hover them over the mat, and pause, finding this little bear pose here. And then press the hips back and up to your downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward into plank. Exhale, hover the knees, press back, down dog. Twice more, inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, hover the knees, up and back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, downward dog, and pause. Maybe walk it out a little bit more. And soften the knees, look to the hands, and gently walk the feet up towards the hands. You can see how long you can keep the hands connected to the floor. Finding a soft forward fold at the front of the mat. The knees bend, torso hangs. Let the arms dangle or hands grab opposite elbows. Swing a little side to side. Another breath here. And exhale, release the hands towards the floor. As you inhale, tuck the tail, roll yourself up bone by bone. Bring the head up last. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, down the back a couple times. And find the front of your mat. Coming into mountain pose. Feet can be hip width, maybe big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Next inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, hinging at the waist. Inhale, hands to the legs, flat back, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it up bone by bone, or sweep up with a nice long spine, reaching up. Exhale, hands to your heart, by your side. Again, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, leading with the chest. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep or roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, by your side. Once more, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, lead with the chest. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step that right leg back, set the knee down for a low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up and pause here. Running a slight lift out of the chest, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Then exhale, hands to the mat, step that front foot back, low or high plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, press back, child's pose or downward dog. Shift the hips a little side to side, give it a little wiggle. And that next inhale, float the right leg up and back, pause, reaching through the heel, that right hip rolling towards the floor. Nice long line, lifting in the belly. As you exhale, bend the knee, draw it into the nose, shift shoulders over wrist. Inhale, leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee forward and step the right foot forward, set the back knee down, low lunge. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to pause. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step that back foot all the way forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep or roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, by your side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the left leg back, set the knee down for your low lunge. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, pause. Inhale, lift. And this time as you exhale, hands to heart center and rotate to the right. Left elbow heading towards the right thigh. Maybe it hooks across. Maybe you undo the hands. Taking a pause here, keeping lifted in that left hip. You're welcome to tuck the back toe, maybe lift the back knee for a little bit more effort, reaching through the heel. Next inhale, sweep it up to center. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the front foot back, low or high plank. Exhale, lowering all the way to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press it back, child's pose or downward dog. Breath in, breath out. Next inhale, left leg floats up and back, pause. Reaching through the heel or pointing the toe, keeping the hips square, equal weight into both hands. With an exhale, bend the knee, draw it to the nose, round the spine. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw it forward, step the left foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, up, high lunge. Exhale, low lunge, exhale, pause. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, hands to heart and twist to the left. Again, that right elbow might hook across the thigh, but you undo the hands instead. You're welcome to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee for a little more effort. Nice long spine, pressing the hands together, trying to find the sternum as you rotate from the waist up. Inhale, unwind to center. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, step it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep or roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart, by your side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, right foot back. Step the knee down. Inhale, sweep up to your low lunge. Exhale, pause. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twist to the left. Take a breath here. And then exhale, unwind to center. Hands frame the front foot. Shift the hips back. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift the chest. Exhale, stretch back, extend the leg. Inhale, shift forward, coming up to the fingertips, lift the chest. And exhale, back to your half split and pause. Drawing back with the left hip, soft bend to the front knee, looking for a stretch there. You're welcome to keep it in center or maybe cross the right hand over the left leg. Find a little twist as well. Another breath here. Then inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Take a breath in plank or low plank. This time as you exhale, maybe you're ready to hover halfway, finding chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back, child's pose or downward dog. Breath in, breath out. Maybe a little shifting of the hips, nod the head yes, shake the head no. Next inhale, right leg floats up and back. This time as you exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, pointing it up to the sky. Take a look under the left shoulder to keep equal weight in the hands. Just opening the hip, maybe some little circles with the knee. Then inhale, square the hips, extend the leg. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, pause. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the right. Take a breath in your twist. Exhale, unwind to center, hands frame the front foot, shift the hips back, straighten the front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, hips come forward, lift the chest. Exhale, press back. Inhale, shifting forward, lift the heart. Exhale, press it back and pause. Finding your half split here, feel free to walk that heel forward or maybe back. hands can frame the front leg or both to the inside. Another breath here. Then inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the back toe. Step it all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep or roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, by your side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, left leg steps back, set the knee down. Inhale, sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, pause. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind to center. Press it back to your half split. Take a breath here, lifting the chest. Exhale. Inhale, shift it forward. Plant the left hand, stick the right arm up to the sky. Good. A couple of big circles with the top hand. Maybe the fingertips brush the floor. Maybe they reach up. And then bring that hand down. Both hands to the inside of the front foot. Walk that foot out to the side. Keeping the ankle nice and flexed. You can play with dropping the knee out to the side and then hugging it into that tricep. A couple times. And then finding a good place to pause and breathe, whether that's keeping in center, maybe lowering to the forearms, or dropping the knee out to the side. That right hand can come to the right thigh, gently pressing it away, starting to rotate the chest to the right, keeping a slight lift in the hips. Another breath. And then unwind it to center, plant the hands, step that front foot back. Exhale, lower to the belly or halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, down dog or child's pose. The hips side to side. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Next, inhale, float the left leg up and back. As you exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Taking a look under the right shoulder. Keeping even weight into both hands. Maybe some small circles with that top knee as you reach it up towards the sky. Right heel heavy towards the floor. Inhale, square the hips, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, shift it forward. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot forward, back, drop the back knee. Inhale, up to your low lunge. Exhale, pause. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind. Frame the front foot, shift the hips back. Take a breath here to lift the chest. And exhale to fold a little deeper. Next, inhale, shift the hips forward, bend the knee. Plant the right hand down. And inhale, left fingertips up to the sky for a twist. Circle the top arm a couple times. Fingertips can brush the floor, just mobilizing the shoulder and upper back. And then release the top hand to the inside of the front foot. Walk the foot out to the side of the mat to make some space. And play with dropping the knee out to the side and then hugging it into the upper tricep a couple times, seeing what's available for the hip. And find a good place to pause and breathe. Maybe staying here in center, coming down to the forearms, or you can let the knee fall open to the side. Maybe bring the left hand to the left thigh, pressing it away from the hip socket, opening the chest over to the left. Taking a slight lift in the hips. Another breath wherever you're at. And then draw that knee in. And this time we'll walk it all the way to the middle of the mat. Frame the foot. Step that back foot all the way forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, take a nice long forward fold. You can feel free to walk the feet out mat width, with a little bit more space. You can shift a little side to side. Hands can come behind the legs, maybe interlace behind the back of the head. Adding a little gentle traction to the spine. Another breath here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep or roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart by your side. Good. Adjusting the layers. Coming back to the mountain pose. Just anchoring into the feet, reaching up through the crown of the head. Just pausing here. Close the eyes. Back to the breath. Next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back.